The PReCePT project has an overall aim that 85% of eligible mothers will receive magnesium sulphate as standard treatment by the end of the project, with a stretch target of up to 95%.
I work in a district general hospital, not a tertiary unit, so I would say really most midwives and probably junior doctors really weren't aware of the benefits of magnesium sulphate prior to the PReCePT programme. So once I attended this programme, and it was just natural to me that why wouldn't we be doing this? It's such an easy win, it's such a cheap drug to use, why wouldn't we be doing the same routine practice as we would with steroids?
When we're looking at PReCePT and the eligibility of mothers to have magnesium sulphate for the neuroprotection, we're really looking at those women that are going into labour that are less than 29 weeks and 6 days, so everybody under 30 weeks gestation. We're also looking at those still preterm up to 33 weeks and 6 days, so those less than 34 weeks. So it's really having the drive to encourage all women that are eligible and obviously giving birth within these gestations that they're given the opportunity to consider and have magnesium sulphate.
I got to 30 weeks and a day, which my consultant said would be a miracle if we would get that far in the pregnancy. I'd gone for my scan at 7:30 in the morning, and everything had just changed within the 24 hours, and we were told that we had to be delivered that day. I was took up to obviously the maternity ward and prepped for theatre. I was going to be the second lady in, and then my fetal medicine consultant came in and kind of spoke to me, gave me a hug and told me not to panic too much. And then she just said to the midwife, we need to get magnesium sulphate in as quick as we can. They administered it over about 20 minutes, I think. They warned me that I might feel quite warm, which I can never explain to people how hot it made me feel. They had all the windows open, a midwife was stood fanning me. I've got photos and I look like a tomato because my face is so red, I could not cool down. And literally as soon as the IV stopped, I could feel my body temperature like relaxing. But it was quite smooth really, and because we were prepping for theatre anyway, it was just kind of something that ran alongside everything else they were doing.
Magnesium sulphate is not the nicest drug. Quite often the women feel quite sick, quite dizzy, quite unwell, very, very hot. So really it's just being honest with the woman and saying, unfortunately, there are these things that you may feel. It doesn't last a long time. You will have a midwife with you all the time. If you start feeling really unwell, we would have doctors there straight away. I think if you're just really honest and say, these are the horrible side effects, but the benefits are absolutely massive, and just really reiterate how important it is for their baby, I think most women would think of their baby before themselves anyway.
The PReCePT programme for us in the North East and North Cumbria has been a really positive experience. It's built on the relationships that we've developed through the MAT-NEO Safety Collaborative programme. We've shared case stories, we've shared problems, and we've shared examples of really good practice, particularly in terms of raising awareness within the unit and training staff within the unit. What has been a great surprise is that we've got 11 different maternity units, and actually everyone's come up with a slightly different way of engaging their staff and teaching their staff, and everybody's been really happy and enthusiastic to share what they've learned and how they've done it with everybody else. So the relationships that have been created through this project, I think, will extend into other areas of maternity and neonatal care.